Sorry about that. I got cut off. I ran out of storage on my SD card, and so I'm having to make basically a part two. So where I left off, talking about people that are tired of hearing about it, things like that. Now I want to mention some more positive things that you can say that are more socially acceptable in the chronically ill community. You could say things like, I'm praying for you. How can I help? I'm sorry you're going through this, or help me understand better. Asking questions is never wrong. Asking questions is never a bad thing. Just anything that's more positive, like how can I help? Well, one way that you can help is just by listening, or letting us vent about how shitty life is, pardon my language, or, how hard it can be to live like this and want to be out there doing things and seeing all the pictures of your friends doing fun things and you're stuck at home. Prayers are always welcomed, telling me, I'm sorry you're going through this. I know it can sound like you're being repetitive sometimes, but we get it. There's not a whole lot that you can say. But if you feel at a loss for words, anything positive would do. You could say things like, I'm here to listen without judging, or I'm here if you're lonely and need someone to talk to when you're up late one night with painsomnia, or you can do this and I believe in you, or how are you feeling today, in a sincere way, not just, oh God, she's gonna tell me how she's feeling for real, oh Lord, If my talking about my condition bothers you, feel free to unfollow, unfriend, whatever you gotta do, because I'm not gonna stop talking about it. This is my life, and part of being in this situation with this condition means I'm gonna do everything I can to bring awareness for this condition, because it is so rare and unheard of. I mean, everyone's heard of cancer, everyone's heard of AIDS, everyone's heard of various different illnesses, but I admit I had never heard of Chiari a day in my life before my doctor called me and told me that that was what was wrong with me. But, if you can't handle it, I definitely respect your wishes, and it's not easy. It really isn't. It takes a strong person to be a support system for someone who's chronically ill for the rest of their life. If my posts or my sharing stuff bothers you, like I said, feel free to unfollow, unfriend. I'm not going to hate you for it. I promise you, I do understand. It's very difficult to be on the other side of this and be like, oh God, that's all I'm going to hear about. Or, oh God, how many times can I listen to the same thing? So I've decided that instead of repeating myself constantly, this video, part 1 and part 2, are going to be uploaded to YouTube. I'm going to be making a new video blog. Someplace where I have an outlet to talk about how I'm feeling, what's going on. That way I can just direct people to a link and be like, watch it if you want to, don't watch it if you don't, no skin off my back. But if you're interested in what's going on with me lately, here's this. Or, if you're curious about my condition and what it's like living with this condition, or you're even just morbidly curious, check it out. I'll be posting links when I get it ready. I'm also human, just because I'm dealing with this and people tell me, oh, you're the strongest person I've ever met. I feel like the weakest person in the world because it's so tiring. I feel like someone has shoved me in a tin can and thrown me down the side of a mountain on good days. So, it can be very difficult. But I have no life. I have no real social life. I don't get out of the house very much. I am human and I do have feelings, and this does affect me. It affects me deeply. It's changed even my personality, but for the better. I'm happier now that I have an answer as to what's wrong with me, and people will start to believe me when I say I don't feel good. And to finally have knowledge about what's going on with my body, whereas before it was just like a big question mark hanging in the air. What's wrong with me? Am I going to get better? Is this going to kill me? Am I dying? Like, there's just so many questions that you have to ask when you're in that condition. When I say I'm a human being with feelings, that means, taking time out of your day to see how someone is doing when you have someone in your life that is chronically ill like myself goes a long, long, long way. Just, hey, how you doing? Or, hey, let's chat for a few minutes. Or, hey, how about a video call or something like that. Things like that go a long way. So if you want to know how you can help, or you want to know what to do, or what you can do to make me feel better, or to make this easier on me, hey, hit me up for a video chat. Hit me up for a chat on Facebook, or, let's play a game online, or let's do something to interact, because this is pretty much my only way of interaction, unless I force myself to leave the house, and in which point I'm probably very, very uncomfortable, with a lot of pain, or it's a good day and I'm feeling good enough to do so for a short period of time. The bright side, like I said, is the headaches aren't as bad as they were before. My speech has improved some. My coordination has improved a little. I do have returning symptoms that are getting pretty severe. I am starting to sink back down to bedridden status. The truth of the matter is that I'm not getting better, and I'm not necessarily getting worse. I'm returning to a previous level of severity, and some days I feel good, some days I don't, but I never feel great. Great is just not in my vocabulary. I want to thank everybody who took the time to watch these videos. I know I'm kind of long-winded and I ramble and stuff like that, but that's just me, and if you know me, then you know that's who I am. I want to thank my husband and my grandma and my aunt and my stepmom most of all, because they have really been there for me, and my in-laws as well. Just the support that I've received from everyone who loves me is overwhelming, and I really want to thank you guys for actually, taking the time to sit through this long 2-part video and listen to what Chiari Malformation is and how it affects me and what my life is like. Like I said, I'm going to be starting a video blog, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll be a good therapeutic outlet for me. So anyway, thanks. Bye.